Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Thorne's Almond Scott selections here for Sunday, October 8th. For again today's play of the day. Quick recap what happened yesterday. We had a loss in the MLS with Inter Miami. Team total over 1.5 goals and minus 128 on FanDuel. Line closed to 160, and it wasn't close. Miami did not score in the entire game. Messi ended up playing for about 30 minutes and change, and he didn't really do anything for the sake of scoring. But Miami got eliminated from the playoffs. Basically, no show to home game. Pretty disappointing showing there. We'll look for a winner here on Sunday. But for today's play of the day, going back to the NFL, and so far this season, we've done well with teasers. We're going to go with another one. Going to look at a 7-point teaser in the NFL. We're going to look at the Dolphins minus 5.5 and the Lions minus 2.5. And that two-pick teaser pays out at minus 135 on Bet Online. Time recording of 3:30 a.m. Eastern time. Covering why we're going to take the Dolphins minus 5.5. I'll go in order. So we'll go Dolphins 5.5 first, then the Lions minus 2.5. For the Dolphins, Miami is averaging 37.5 points per game, which is the best in the league. The Giants are averaging 11.5 points per game, which is dead last. And the Giants have been embarrassing themselves time in, time out. The Giants have played one good half all year, which was the second half against the Cardinals, but they've lost 3 of the first 4 games, and all 3 losses were by at least 18 points, including the embarrassing Monday night showing at home against the Seahawks, where they lost 24-3. In that game, they allowed 11 sacks. So the point is the Giants aren't exactly great at offense or defense at this point. But to go through the Dolphins recently, the Dolphins did lose last week by a pretty sizable margin against the Bills, an elite team. And I do think, once again, Miami will be pretty motivated to get back on track at home against the bottom feeder in Week 5. But you're looking at the Giants and what exactly they do well at. And I guess Graham Gano's pretty good. That's basically it. Is the offense good? No. Can they run the ball? No. Can they throw the ball? Not really. Can they block? No. Andrew Thomas is still out. You're just going down the line. The Giants defensively, are they good at rushing the passer? Not really. Can they cover? Not really. They're not good at anything. You make an argument the Giants are easily a bottom 5 team in the league based on current form. And I'm bringing it up because Saquon Barkley is the main offensive star on this team. He's doubtful to play, so it's assumed he's not going to. And I do think the Dolphins, after losing to the Bills comfortably, should bury this team at home. But the Giants, once again, without Barkley, I don't see really having much of a chance of matching the Dolphins blow for blow offensively with Tyreek and with Waddle and with all the weapons they have. Even the running backs with Mostert and Etienne, they just have so many weapons. I just think the Giants are going to get blown out here, and I think the Dolphins will be able to cover the 5.5. And as for the Lions, there's a couple reasons why I am going to go with the Lions in the spot. First reason, I actually like the spot for them because they enter this game following a 14-point road victory against the Packers on Thursday Night Football. So since they played on Thursday, they had extra prep time for this game. Not that they really needed it, but it is nice to get some potential extra time to recover some key pieces. But the Panthers might be the worst team in the league. I said that the Giants are one of them. The Panthers might be number 1 because the Bears have actually looked decent for the last 2 weeks. But the Panthers have scored less than 18 points in each game started by Bryce Young. And Bryce Young has arguably been the worst starting quarterback in the entire league. Through 3 games, he has a QBR of 24.7, which ranks 33rd in the league. He's been really, really bad. And to go through the Lions, and the main reason why I'm going to take them, even though they are a bit shorthanded, potentially missing Amon-Ra St. Brown, and we'll see what the story is with Gibbs. To be honest, they don't even use Gibbs enough anyway, so I do expect Montgomery to get most of the touches anyway. But Detroit has a massive advantage at the line of scrimmage. Defensively, they are very good at rushing the passer. We saw that against the Packers on Thursday night, while Carolina has been really bad at protecting the quarterback, as Bryce Young has been sacked at least 4 times in each of the last 2 starts. So I do think that Detroit should get after him, and we know that Carolina doesn't have many weapons. Adam Thielen's their main receiver. They don't really have any other pass-catching options. Defensively, they have some talent, but a decent amount of it is injured. So I think Carolina, once again, is an absolute bottom feeder, and Detroit is a top 10 team in the league. They're at home, and they have extra time to prep. I think the Lions get the job done and win this game by at least 3 points. So once again, the 2-pick 7-point teaser is going to be the Dolphins minus 5.5 and the Lions minus 2.5, and that pays out at minus 135 on Bet Online. Bye, everyone.